a strategically important body of water, has become a point of contention between India, Bangladesh and Myanmar, have led to diplomatic tensions and occasional maritime incidents, underlining the need for a lasting solution. Implications for fishing rights, energy exploration and overall maritime security. This complex situation is further complicated by the presence of non-state actors and the interests of global powers. Navigating this intricate web of competing claims requires delicate diplomacy, a commitment to international law, and a willingness to find mutually acceptable solutions. Failure to do so could have significant consequences for the region's stability and prosperity. The Kaladan project, India's ambitious connectivity initiative. In the midst of this complex geopolitical landscape, India has embarked on an ambitious infrastructure project, the Kaladan Multimodal Transit Transport Project. This project aims to connect India's eastern ports to Myanmar's Sittwe port, opening up a vital trade route to Southeast Asia. The project involves a sea route from Kolkata to Sittwe, followed by inland waterways and roads connecting to Mizoram in northeast India. The Kaladan project holds immense economic and strategic significance for India. It promises to reduce transport costs and time for goods moving between India and Southeast Asia. Moreover, it provides India with an alternative route to its landlocked northeastern states, bypassing the narrow Siliguri corridor. This is particularly crucial given the vulnerability of the Siliguri corridor to potential disruptions. However, the project has faced numerous challenges, including delays in construction and security concerns in Rakhine state. The volatile security situation in the region, exacerbated by the conflict between the Myanmar military and the Arakan Army, poses a significant obstacle to the project's completion and long-term viability. The Arakan Army, a force to reckon with in Rakhine state. The Arakan Army, AA, an ethnic armed group fighting for greater autonomy for the Rakhine people, has emerged as a dominant force in Rakhine state. The AA's control over large swathes of territory, coupled with its sophisticated military capabilities, have posed significant challenges to the Myanmar military's authority. The AA's rise has directly impacted the security environment in Rakhine state, impacting projects like the Kaladan project. The group's control over key transit routes and its ability to disrupt movement have raised concerns about the viability of the project and the safety of personnel involved. The presence of the AA has added another layer of complexity to the already volatile situation in Rakhine state. Their control over territory and resources, coupled with their nationalist aspirations, makes them a key player in any future resolution of the conflict. Troubled waters conflicts impact on St. Martin's Island. The idyllic island of St. Martin's, a popular tourist destination in Bangladesh, has not been spared from the region's turmoil. The spillover of the conflict between the Myanmar military and the Arakan Army in nearby Rakhine state has cast a long shadow over the island. The presence of Myanmar warships in waters close to St. Martin's Island has raised concerns about the safety and security of the island's inhabitants. The conflict has also disrupted trade and tourism, which are vital to the island's economy, leaving its residents grappling with economic hardship and uncertainty. The situation on St. Martin's Island highlights the far-reaching consequences of the conflict in Rakhine state. It underscores the interconnectedness of security and economic well-being in the region and the vulnerability of border communities to spillover effects from conflicts. Caught between its commitment to protecting its citizens and its desire to maintain cordial relations with Myanmar, recognizing that a lasting solution is essential for regional peace and stability. The country has also provided humanitarian assistance to Rohingya refugees fleeing violence in Myanmar, highlighting its commitment to upholding human rights and providing refuge to those in need. Section 6, India's Balancing Act, Navigating Regional Sensitivities. India's approach highlights the complexities of pursuing strategic objectives in a region fraught with tensions. Section 7, The Dragon's Shadow, China's Presence in Rakhine State. Adding another layer of complexity to the regional dynamics is the growing presence of China. China has made significant investments in Rakhine state, including the development of a deep-sea port and pipelines. This has raised concerns in India, particularly as China's strategic footprint in the Indian Ocean region expands. China's engagement in Rakhine state has been viewed by some as an attempt to gain strategic leverage in the region. Its investments in infrastructure projects provide it with a foothold in a strategically important location, and offer an alternative route for its energy imports, bypassing the Malacca Strait. China's presence in Rakhine State has added a new dimension to the existing geopolitical rivalries in the region. It has also raised questions about the future trajectory of regional dynamics and the implications for India's strategic interests. Landscape, it faces a number of strategic considerations. The completion of the Kaladan project and its long-term viability remain key priorities for India. However, achieving this objective requires addressing the security concerns in Rakhine State and finding ways to mitigate the risks posed by the ongoing offer opportunities to address security concerns and ensure the project's progress. Strategic calculus must also factor in China's growing presence in Rakhine State. Countering China's influence while avoiding escalating tensions will require a delicate balancing act. India will need to leverage its own strengths, including its historical ties and economic engagement with the region, to protect its interests. The future of regional cooperation in the Bay of Bengal remains uncertain. The overlapping maritime claims, the conflict in Rakhine State, and the growing geopolitical rivalry between India and China have created a complex and volatile environment. The community also has a role to play in supporting efforts to promote peace and stability in the region, and those responsible for human rights violations accountable. The path ahead is fraught with challenges, but the pursuit of peace, stability, and the consequences of failure are too great to contemplate.